Hello, my name is Bob Foote Jr. with Fantasy Sports Paradise. I'm also FargoContest.com, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our promotion this Sunday at the Hilton Garden Inn, Maui Madness, our Sunday selection basketball party. We're going to have a ton of great prizes. A lot of football players and pro wrestlers will be on hand for some celebrity autographs and signings. Also a chance for you to get some a couple trips to Maui, a couple trips to Las Vegas, some Twins tickets, several autographed items by Peyton Manning, Joe Mauer, Adrian Peterson, several other things. Maui Madness kind of came up that, as I mentioned, I've always been a fan of the March Madness tournament. And I had an idea once my dad took us over to Maui and we just had an incredible experience. Well, then my business kind of took off. I'm a home builder by trade, Foote Homes. We started to be able to take a trip. You know, I don't have kids, so it allows us to take that trip every year. And we started bringing our friends here, and to see the emotion of them being able to take the trip of a lifetime, it makes you feel good. And so I thought if I could come up with a way to put two and two together and do something back for the community for everything that we've done, I thought it'd be awesome. And last year was the first year we did it. I've been marketing this for 6 years. There's been a couple floods that kind of prevented that a couple years. Other people that were in radio eventually went to TV, so we couldn't do it that year. So last year I just kind of put it forward. We were offered $40,000 by one media company to promote our event, but the underwriters came in and said, because I wanted to have the national championship game, pick you up in a limo if you were in the finals, they thought that there was some liability there. Well, I was actually able to obtain my own insurance policy. We went through, so I came back this year bigger and better. We've got Buff Bagwell, we have Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, from the former Bison in the NFL now. We have Kyle Emanuel coming to sign. We have John Crockett with the Green Bay Packers, Brock Hecking with the San Diego Chargers. These guys will all be on hand to sign free autographs, take your photos. Each will be signing and taking photos for about an hour. Tickets to the event are $20. And once you're there, there are absolutely no extra fees. These contests for the Maui Madness tournament, we're going to draw 68 names and assign each of you a team in the tournament. If your team goes all the way and wins it all, you win a trip to Maui. If they take second, you win a trip to Vegas. If they lose in the Final Four, those two losers will go to the Legends Club box seats at Target Field this summer. Now, the best part of Maui Madness is, in the normal contest, the number 1, 2, and 3 seeds are the best teams in the nation. They have the highest probability of winning. We've leveled the playing field for everybody. If you come up with a 16 seed and you lose to that number 1 who goes on to win all the way, you receive that exact same prize as they do. So you're still involved all the way through. You're pulling for that number 1 team to still win. So if they go to Maui, you go to Maui. If they go to Vegas, you go to Vegas. If they go to the Twins games, you go to the Twins games. It's absolutely going to be an unbelievable promotion. So. Currently, right now, we are in Plasma Hall in Moorhead, Minnesota. We have 9 plasma TVs that were all paid for off a 3-year no-interest financing policy through Best Buy that I paid for by donating plasma for about 3.5 years. Well, when I was younger, I was in high school about 25 years ago. March Madness was the thing. I just fell in love with March Madness, couldn't wait to fill out brackets every year. Then as I got older, we eventually moved into a house. This house needed some remodeling. And over the years, we had acquired several TVs that were various sizes, kind of a hodgepodge. But now it was time to remodel and do it properly. And flat screen TVs became the in thing. And as you can see behind, it turned out absolutely incredible. We've been featured in several national magazines. electronic house, home theater, the man cave book, pro theater, ranked #1 best theater ever, electronic house, the #1 place to watch fantasy football. There's just been several accolades that just are beyond my belief. We have some fabulous talent on hand that each talent will be signing autographs for approximately 1 hour each. Then they're going to get a little break, come on stage, we'll do some question and answer with the DJs. Then we'll hit it back up with another hour of photographs only with the celebrities. We will take the photographs professionally. There will be no charge for the photographs. We will make those available to you online. We'll just need to record your name and contact information if you do want your photograph. We are bringing in former Bison and current San Diego Charger, Kyle Emanuel. Kyle's roommate, Brock, the Mullet Man Hecking, also a San Diego Charger linebacker from the University of Nevada. We brought John Crockett in from the Green Bay Packers, former 4-time champion Bison. Pro wrestlers, Buff, Bagwell. Buff is going to show you this stuff. Buff's a very fun guy. He's looking forward to it. Catch his promo off Q105.1. And the finale, the Big Daddy, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner is going to be in the house. He cannot wait to get here and be a part of Maui Madness Sunday Selection Basketball Party. Come on out. We want everybody to be there. Maui Madness is actually open to everybody that attends the event. The contest is absolutely free once you are inside. The ticket cost goes specifically towards the talent, their flights, and accommodations. Sponsors are totally covering the Maui Madness. There is absolutely no cost to be entered. Once you are at the event, you are automatically qualified. Now, only 68 people will actually participate in the physical event. Those 68 will get randomly drawn, brought on stage, and you'll receive an envelope like this. You open it up and you'll determine who the team is that you will be following. In this particular case, you would be the Midwest #1 seed. If the Midwest #1 team goes on to win the championship, you win a trip to Maui for 2 for 7 days and nights, round trip airfare included. If they take second, you win a trip to Las Vegas for 4 days. Third place, we'll send you to Target Field and sit in some box seats. This is open to anyone. Legally, you got to be 18 or older, but if you bring anyone 13 or under and their name happens to be drawn, we want them to be part of the experience, but they will have to be accompanied by a legal adult on stage. I want them to be able to meet a professional athlete or a professional wrestler, be part of the experience, but it will have to go under the name of the legal adult. But we want it to be fun for everybody. To get into the event, kids 13 and under are free. Tickets are $20. You can get them online at fargocontest.com. They will be available at the door up until the event closes around 5:30.
Q105.1, get her chow! Woo! Let's do it! Woo! Woo!
All right, let's talk about championship night, Monday, April 4th. If you and your team are sitting ready to play in the national championship, both finalists will be picked up in a black stretch limo at your residence, bringing you to Plasma Hall to watch a national championship game. We will return you home after the game as well. Also along in that ride is going to be the person who qualifies for our Poker Pick Challenge with a chance to win up to $100,000. Last year, Austin St. Clair was running for 3 of a kind where he could have netted another $500. He needed one more 10. He started with a 10 and a 10, but was unable to pull the 3 of a kind out. If you are able to pull a full house out of the 5 envelopes you select, you will win $100,000. Now, this is a totally insured prize, so there's no worry about where that money's coming from. For our final and biggest promotion of the night will be our Poker Pick Challenge that absolutely free to everybody that's there. Last year we just took one random name and they won $250 cash immediately with that chance to win the $100,000. This year we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to throw a little horse racing into the mix. Instead of one person, we're going to draw 10 names. You will then be given one of your envelopes here and you open it up. Each envelope is paired with one of the 10 horses in the horse race. We will then watch a video, and whoever wins that race is going to go on to win the $100,000. So if you have, say it's horse 10 and horse 10 wins, you get $250 cash right on the spot, and then come back April 4th, we'll pick you up, take you to Plasma Hall, halftime of the national championship. You get your shot at winning $100,000. To make things a little bit more interesting for the horse pick'em, before we watch the video, since none of you know anything about the horses, I brought in Fargo Horse Park expert handicapper Ryan Roshow. He's going to do a little video we're going to watch for about a minute or so, breaking down your horse's chances on how he feels have a chance in the race. Now, his opinion has no bearing on the outcome. He could be totally wrong. We're just going to add a little more to the experience.